Osinbajo Ameachi benefited from Tinubu. It is in their best interest to support him. Afegboa, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Prince Kasim Afegboa, former commissioner for information in Edo State, on Tuesday said Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and Rotimi Ameachi, former Minister of Transport, will have no choice but to support Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the presidential flag bearer of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC and the 2023 general elections. Speaking with Daily Independent, Afegboa expressed confidence that Tinubu will get the support of the two All Progressives Congress stalwarts, as they have both benefited politically from the former Lagos State governor in the past. In June, Tinubu clinched the All Progressive Congress presidential ticket with 1,271 votes. Ameachi, a former governor of Rivers State, polled 316 votes and was second in the exercise, while Osinbajo came third with 235 votes. Afegboa also predicted that the same scenario will play out in the 2023 presidential election. According to him, Tinubu emerged the winner, while Atiku Abubakar, presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), will clinch the second position. He said despite all the noise on social media and rallies, P2B, the Labour Party presidential candidate, will be in the third place when the results are announced. Osinbajo and Ameachi will support Tinubu's aspiration. It is in their best interest to support him. I say so because they have been beneficiaries of Tinubu's political largesse, so to speak. Of course, from day one, I did not see Ameachi as someone who has enough experience to lead Nigeria. He doesn't have the required skills needed to run a heterogeneous country like Nigeria. Osinbajo is cerebral, outspoken, and all of that. But how much vote did he get during the presidential primary? If he did not contest the primary, they would have said, oh, if Osinbajo had contested, he would have won. But he felt the whole dynamics that came to play. When he spoke at the convention, he almost received the loudest ovation. But when the result came out, where was he? He came a distant third. That is the same way a P2B will end in 2023. You can shout on the street, hold rally as you like, but at the end of the day, it does not translate to vote. Politics is a cultivated indulgence. It is not garrulous. It is disciplined, and there is a way of dispensing with it to carry people along. When there are old loyalties, it is always difficult to break. So, the P2B cannot break the loyalty that people have for Tinubu over the years. Permit me to say this: if the loyalty we are they loyal to somebody, now say make a group of people still remain impoverished, I know they loyal, I beg. It is going to be a very tough one, sincerely. Let me put it this way: somebody who has been, let's say, who has been helping you, and all of a sudden you come to find out that that person is not who he said he was. It's not who he said he was. As in, you can't just, as in, how it's going to be a tough battle, right? Will you still be loyal to him? You can't be saying maybe most of the things where they help him do that, and they even aid in those things that you do not like. Will you support him because he has done something in the past for you? It is going to be a battle against your principles in life and, your loyalty to that person. Now, that aside, saying Rotimi Ameachi will support him and, Osinbajo, of course, it's very possible. Osinbajo was the Minister of Justice for, did I say Minister of Justice? Attorney General, rather, when he was the governor of Lagos State. So there's every possibility that he will come out to support, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And of course, they are both in the All Progressive Congress. They can do based on party. And they can also do the more you look, the less you see. They can as well. So this one is not a battle of, what's it called? We have gone beyond this point. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why, if APC they are talking, they're going to be talking about winning the election. Osinbajo could not win election. Tinubu is the one, an experience. We have had people who have come into power who were experienced enough, and they did not do well. Permits me to say the Yeti Yaradua, who was a civilian. Yes, he was a civilian, and he came in, and if in fact in the space of how many years, because he genuinely wants to work. This is why I say, you're a novice who wants to get better at something with consistency, with his hunger to get things done, will always beat experience hands down. He will always beat experience hands down. A novice who wants to get things done will always beat experience hands down. So it's not what's it called? It is actually very normal that Osinbajo and Rotimi Ameachi is going to be supporting the president. It is very normal. Mr. Vebwa, what benefit are you talking about? Ameachi was expectedly used and dumped. The two you talked about were one, but the Greek played to the fullest. You will also pay for yours. Tinubu cannot change. You will soon suffer the same fate of Osinbajo and Ameachi. The former negated his faith, lied as no journey past the wood, but is staring reality in the face now. Ameachi has lost it all now. Betrayal begets another. Nemesis at work. It will soon come your way, so keep parroting about without tact. How is it? I don't understand why people will come and say the former we are one but betray. I don't get to. I don't understand. Sincerely. Anyway, it has been written in their own books that they have come out, or history will never forget that they came out to contest for presidency. And after contesting, they did not win, but at least they gave it a shot. At least they can come and beat their chest and say, oh, this is how an election should go. This is how the presidential election would go. They can give one or two insights to people who are going to be willing to contest in the nearest future. I do not understand how Osinbajo, the current VP, and Ameachi, the immediate past Minister of Transport, were used and dumped. Did you promise them that they must become president by all costs? You won't understand, my dear. You won't understand. For Rotimi Ameachi, the story is quite different. Yes. For Rotimi Ameachi, the story is quite different. I can feel your pain, but you don't concern me, sure. Your negative thinking about these two great Nigerian sons should not kill you fast. These people have nothing to lose. Know this and have peace. Alright. So I should ask you, Ofabua, whom the Tinubu benefited from? I be just from down from heaven into Nigeria politics. Only Sokuso. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.